Hello, gamers! Hey, everyone. Okay, so, today is gonna be good. Today is gonna be big. So, yesterday, oh man, I have so much to tell you. So, there's a lot going on in my personal life. Some family members have come to live with me. So, my streaming schedule might change a little bit, as well as my content cadence. Something that I've talked about on my YouTube channel, and you can check that out. But yeah, besides that, yesterday we did, with the guild, with the Hafer community, we did the strikes for the End of Dragons. We did the full clear, including Old Line Scourge. And I didn't grab my Mystic Coins, so let's grab those. There we go, 10 Mystic Coins. And oh man, this thing with the gem star has been bugging me out like forever. Sometimes it shows up an error, other times it doesn't. It's just so weird. I also have a lot of Imperial favor, which I could trade. I have all statues. I've been selling some of them. As you can see, I only have 2 of these and the rest just 1. My bank is a mess right now, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, we did the actual strikes. It went smoothly. We did wipe a couple of times, but besides that, it went really smoothly. Today we have our Fractal CMs. Currently in our Discord, it's Fractals Party, so if you want to join up, just join our Discord and go to the channel of Fractals, and a lot of players will join you up and do those with you. There's also something that I really want to talk about today. If you follow Guild Wars 2 in general, you might be able to be aware of this already. Let me just... I want to get into the Guild Wars, into the Canthan activities. Let's start with the skiff races. There's something that I really want to talk to you about a little bit down, further down the stream, but man, oh man, this is big, and I'm really quite excited about it. I don't know if I can manage my excitement on stream about this, but hey, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you want to join our guilds, we have a lot of interesting stuff going on of the moment. We also have our social media. We do have a social media account for the Aether community, so we are looking for community moderators, if you're up to that. So if you go to Facebook, here it is, the Facebook. If you go to the Twitter, we also do have a Twitter. And we posted today that we are looking for a community moderator, because there's gonna be a lot of influx of players. I'm gonna start recruiting a little bit harder, so things are gonna start happening at a faster rate. Let's say it like that, or at least I expect to. Not that I'm overestimating anything. It's just the flow of things, and it's just how it goes. Oh, the race is actually about to start in 1 minute, the public race, and I want to partake in that, so let's put our skiff here. Yeah, sign me up. We are signed up for a race, right? Yeah, right. As for the Aether, Nexus has been helping me a lot with the socials. He did take care of all the Twitter and all the Facebook stuff. That's all on him, and I appreciate it a lot. There is also a lot of stuff going on in regards to the game inside the community. I think most of the community hated the most recent patch. I can't say the same thing for myself. I think the story is really good. The pacing on the story is really, really good. I know some of you don't enjoy the meta. I mean, let me be real. The first part of the new meta, the first part where you just collect energy from the Jade and just fill the batteries, That sucks. I'll be honest with you. It should be like the Adventures of the Siege Turtle. It totally should be like that. It would be far more interesting, but it's much more brain dead than it should be. But the last part, I do kind of enjoy the last part of the meta. Let's get into this race. It's quite cinematic. The boss can be deadly if you don't know what you're doing or what you're dealing with. And you might be lost a couple of times that you do it for the first time. But it is a fun boss, and I do enjoy the boss. And the map, oh man, I gotta say this about it. The map, once it enters the peaceful state, it's such an amazing map. It's really, really good. The amount of events that keep spawning on the maps is good as well. There's like those smaller events, nothing to do with like metas or anything. But it's just a normal map, and that's what I wanted from Gala Delves to begin with. So I was quite happy to see it. Also, oh man, these adventures, I don't know why, but I love them, man. This is such great content. I'm not doing these just to fill time, trust me. These are amazing. As soon as these came out, I shared on stream that I was quite excited about them, but on the next day of the patch, I just logged into the game and played these. These are so much fun. And you can be a little bit competitive about it. I don't advise you to be too much though, because there's some crazy gamers that nail these to the millisecond, so you might not want to go down that road, trust me. But it's so exciting, man. And if the next few expansion maps have these adventures throughout the maps and are filled with this, I'll be really happy, man. Other thing that, and these adventures came from a Heart of Thorns, right? But another thing that I really wanted to see was bounties. I would love to see bounties, Canthan bounties. I don't know if we're ever going to get them, but if the next expansion doesn't have bounties, I'll be quite sad, to be honest, because bounties are such an amazing content to do by yourself. But yeah, that's regarding the patch. The story, man. Let's talk about the story. So I can see a lot of frustration regarding the story because the bigger part of the story instances don't even have fighting. But once again, I have to be on the opposite side here. I hate it, but it's true. How long or how often do you have that in Guild Wars 2, where the story takes its pace and really tells you to go back to certain places and revisit some memories? Man, that... I know it may sound cliche because a lot of games do it, but on Guild Wars 2, it's so freaking... Everything is so rushed. It's so rushed that you don't even get the sense of being in a true adventure sometimes. It just feels like, I don't know. Do you know how some TV shows will just discard some material just because they don't have the time to deal with it? And it will feel so weird sometimes. Well, that's how Guild Wars 2 can feel. And on this patch, it didn't feel like that at all. I did quite enjoy that. We went to the cave for the first time with Scruffy, and it wasn't really working, so we had to reiterate and go at it again. I really enjoy that. So the story taking its time, I don't think it ever should be a concern, because Guild Wars 2 has pretty much rushed all stories. I think Kralkatorrik was the least rushed, or maybe the only proper boss that we had that wasn't, or that didn't felt like that way. I really feel like Kralkatorrik and Balthazar were respected in their source material, which is good, and I really want to see more of that. And I feel like the Oni were only discredited in regards of their source material due to the lack of a threat that they faced us during the story. Like, if during that instance where you're trying to put the runes, if you could fail and the Oni could actually grab you and kill you, on those times that you have to run. I think that would be much interesting and would be much more memorable than what we have now. I almost missed that. I also love this music. This music gives me so much Sea of Thieves vibes. I'm one of those guys that wants that when it's playing Sea of Thieves with friends, I'm the guy with the flute, with the guitar, whatever. I'm playing music, man. I love it, and I'm not just playing. I'm singing as well. I like to be annoying as possible, as annoying as possible. It's so funny, man. That game is amazing, to be honest. There you go, first place. Now let's do the activity. So we just warmed up for the activity. That was it. Also, the story, looking at the subjects that they chose, or actually the characters that they chose that traumatized the commander. I'll be on the community side on this one. Cinder is very weird. And even Vlast. I'll say even Vlast is very, very weird to be there. When you have your mentor, it could be T-Bolt, it could be... Oh man, I don't remember the other ones. Sorry, I'm a T-Bolt fanboy, so I don't recall the other ones. But you could have T-Bolt, for example, in there. And you go back to Claw Island. Just imagine you go back to Claw Island with... I don't know, Chalmu. Instead of Chalmu going there to Cinder, it's in the Blaze Bridge Steps, it's in Claw Island. Oh man, that would have been so much better. The moment that they chose for Aurene, I didn't quite get it, because they chose her birthplace, but the moments that they chose, it's when she rises to an Elder Dragon once we kill Kralkatori, and I was kind of off as well. I would love to just see Aurene in person and not have those apparitions or those hallucinations of it. But Blish was well picked. Blish was really nailed very well. The way they did it, it was so satisfying. For Vlast, the crystals, like I love Vlast, and I love the idea that he knew that he was meant to be killed, and that was his destiny, that the prophecy couldn't be fulfilled while he was still alive. So he was fulfilling the prophecy knowingly that he was going to die doing it, which is quite a heroic feature from Vlast. And it's on Path of Fire main story plot as well, so I do kind of get it why it's there, but I think there's Traherne, man. Do you think Vlast really traumatized the commander more than Traherne? I don't think so. I think so Traherne was the right hand to the commander right before even Timey or Gory came up. So it's odd. It's really odd that they chose those characters. Let's get on with this. Let's try to go for gold. We go. But yeah, the story characters that they pick. I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but man, that's one of the parts of the lore that I didn't quite enjoy. But besides that, the whole thing with the runes, I loved it. You could tell by my reaction live. I'm actually excited about what they do have in store for us in regards to new combat features, because those runes look fucking amazing. And if we do get something like that, I don't know. We'll have to see, but I'm quite fucking excited. I also did enjoy the Chalmu interaction there on the story at the end of the story. Because if you did follow the Gorik's audio logs, there is something very, very odd about what Chalmu described to Gorik. It seemed to be a zombie. It turned out to be, even for us, as we heard through the Gorik's audio logs, it seemed to be a zombie that bit Chalmu, but turns out that it was just Chalmu's captain all along. and that was really off. That was not off, but that was really fucking like telling. I don't know how to say this, but it twisted. You know, I was expecting it, but not in that way. So it gave it a little twist to the thing, and I did quite enjoy that. The whole thing about Xiao Mu and Yao, I did enjoy that as well. I think folks don't value enough backstories. But if you do give characters a backstory, and if you do give them context, that's when you can give them some value to the players. And if you lose that character once you give that character backstory, it's gonna be more meaningful than just a character just met. And Yao is quickly turning to be a very prominent character. I just hope that Yao doesn't turn out to be something like Zafira. Just like Rama, since the launch of End of Dragons, I've suspected that Rama would be one of our fellow companions that would join us. And yeah, it turned out to be that way for now. But I do really hope that we don't forget about them throughout. Where am I going even? Throughout the content. Throughout the next expansions or the next releases. So that's a Siege Stampede. That's for 2 players. I'm by myself, so we're gonna do the next skiff race. But yeah, if you do wish to join our community, you can join through our Discord. Just during in our Discord, you can simply send me a whisper, and I'll just, with your nickname obviously, and I'll send you an invite. The Discord link is right there. Let's do the skiff race over here. But yeah, that skiff race pretty simple, but it's neat. Although I prefer this one. This one, New Kaineng, it's really good. And it's hard to reach the on Gold Timer as well, so it's interesting. Oh shit. Why isn't it? Oh, there you go. So it triggered. Let's move. Now these have really tight corners, and you need to be careful with your speed. That's all about the skiff. If you could manage your speed and if you control it, that's halfway through. That's like the hardest part of it. Like here, I want to put on 2 to make the turn. There we go. Now we can put 3 and boost. Look at that. This is really fun, and the music as well. The music just gives it a nice touch. I like it. I think this is the fractal music for the oh, was it what was it called? It's on the island with the captain. Oh shit, with the pirate captain. Wayant. With Captain Wayant. He wasn't a captain back then, but oh shit, that's a 1 here. You see, these corners are really tight. There we go. And this is only the 2nd time I'm doing these. Now there's a big turn here, so let's go 2. And let's turn. Let's go 3 now. And let's start turning. Now let's boost. Oh, I love this music. Oh, turn. Ooh. 2. Start turning. And let's go 3 now. Am I gonna make it? Come on. Start turning. Come on. Okay. And that was 2-1. I'm ranked 16 on the daily. 222. I already did 157. Can we beat that? Let's try one more time. Let's try to beat that. Let's reset. So I need to beat 157. Okay, let's try to focus here. I'll do my best. Here we go. Forgot to accept that. Doesn't matter. Didn't bother me at all. So let's go. Come on. Let's turn. Okay, that's good. Burst. Burst, not boost. I'm not in a boss fight. I don't intend to burst anything. I just want to boost. I think these are easier to do if you have... Not easier, but faster to do if you have... other crew members on the skiff, because if they moat, they can give you a speed boost. Oh shit, can we make this? Yeah, let's go. Now back to 1, back to 2, back to 1, back to 2, back to 3, boost. That was an experiment, but it did work out pretty well, I think. We'll see in the end. Okay, 2 already. Good, 3. And back to 2. And back to 3. There we go. Come on. We hit it. We hit that. Good. That as well. 1. Come on. Jesus, that turn. Okay. Let's go 3. Almost ready to boost. Come on. Turn. Give me the boost. Give me the boost. There we go. 157. Was that better than last time? It was. Look at that. By some decimals, but we did it. That's the skiff races here on New Kaineng and Saitang. I really enjoy those. Those are really good. Now we also have the Jadebot Rally. Let's go for the Jadebot Rally here. Now these consist of grabbing energy orbs around. So you go to the Jadebot terminal. You get in with your Jadebot. And now you go towards here. So I need to collect as many targets before the time runs out. I need to collect 30 targets. I already participated. I'm 77. I did 1 minute 28. Let's try to do less. So if I recall, I'll go through here. Okay, I'll grab this one. Okay, now I'll grab this one. Now this one over here. Now this one over here. So what I'm doing is I'm taking care of every single one that's like in a row. That I can just go in a row, like without turning back. And then I'll go around. At least that's the idea. So I grab this, these two. Now this as well. I should have gotten that one. Fuck me. This is a little bit out of place. Oh, there's 2 here. Oh, that's bad. I'm screwing up the time. Fucking up the time here. Yeah, this didn't go that good. Let's see how much time we made. I think only 2 missing? 3. So this one... Yeah, that was a fucking disaster, wasn't it? Oh, what a disaster. 144. Oh, 134. So we want to reduce around 10 seconds. Let's reset. Let's go for it. I'll go straight here. I'll do around almost the same thing, but I'll adjust just so slightly. I think we were doing pretty well at the beginning. Like, this is the intended beginning. Oh, these, the new bosses? I don't know, man. They could feel like bounties. But they'd rather do this. I don't know. I'd rather had the bounties, but... Oh man, this is bad. What the fuck am I doing? Oh no, I think I fucked it up. I have 30 seconds. Jesus. How the fuck did I do 128 before? Vicious Oni has emerged. Oh, come on! How was I enough? Right? You guys saw it. Only one left. $130. Okay, we got better. Can still do better. I'm gonna start on this side now. Fuck it. Starting on this side. At least I don't feel like I was tricked. Or do I? Maybe I do. Let's go back up. Back down here. Now we grab these. Come on. Come on! That is crazy, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we are doing a better time. I think. I actually can't tell. Come on, go up. There we go. Let's grab these. Come on. Now this one, now this one, now that one. Come on, only 3 missing. Oh no, that was closer. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, I fucked it up bad. I fucked it up bad. Oh, how much? 130 again. Come on, I can do better. Oh wait. Yeah, I actually need a jade bot for that. Okay. But I think this side is the way to go. I think I was doing the right thing. By going this way. I do think I'm doing the right thing. There we go. See, I really need to be focused on this. This is just not... You fly around and it's fine. I mean, you can just do that for the gold, right? But you can take this into a very competitive state. Oh, I'm doing so much better now. Let's go. Can feel it. Come on. Now we go on this one first. That one last. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. How much? 123! Rank 3 on the day. Rank 11 on lifetime. Let's go, almost top 10. Look at that. Nice. Now that feels good. Oh, it's the 5. I forgot that the healing skill on the Jade bot activates your action cam. So that's the Jade bot on New Kainang and the skiff races. So next we have the Jade bot on the Equivals. And here, the new adventure, it's pretty much the same thing, but taken to an extreme level. It's the Jade bots as well, but trust me, this one is crazy, dude. I don't even know how to describe this. Okay, take a look at this. Wait, here we go. So there's 40 to catch, 10 more than last time, but instead of a small area, it's this entire region. So let's start this way. I think I did it this way previously, and it went quite well. Oh, come on. Let me reset. So what you want to do here is to grab all of them above and then go down below and grab all of them below. So you do 2 turns around this area. Basically, because there's 2 levels of orbs, and you don't want to go up and down all the time, because that's going to take forever. So you want to go up, because there's fewer orbs up. And then you want to go down after you go around the first time. So these are the first few orbs up. There's another one over there, quite sneakily. And the first few times you do this, you're gonna be quite overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of banners to look towards. It's pretty insane, but hey, here we are. Okay, that's 10 with this one. Now I'll go just so slightly down because I know there's one hidden right here. And we can grab that one over here. This one is a little bit lower. I'm risking a little bit coming over to this one. So don't take my word on that one for. Here we go. We can grab this one as well. And we need to go up still. So we grab this one and go up. And then we go down because that's the first turn. Right, there's no other around here, so now we go down. Now we go down to grab these ones right here. And I think I'll start right around with this one and go back here. But this is quite cool because it gives you a perspective of this area that I didn't quite get the first few times. This area is fucking beautiful. Whoever managed the art or the lead of this part of the map is fucking genius. It doesn't feel like Heart of Thorns. It feels pretty its own unique place, interior, which is good. That's what you want most of the time. Unless you're returning to Kryder or something. You want to feel a little bit of familiarity to the place, but here it's perfect. Chef's kiss on that one. So look at this. They really want you to go around. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll leave that one for last probably, because I'll go here and grab all these ones and then go around. At least that's what I'm gonna try to do for now. Now we'll grab this one. Now we'll grab these ones. Oh man. Is this one of the higher up ones? Maybe it is. I forgot about it. Oh, it is, because there's another one lower. Oh no, this is terrible. I have 1 minute and a half, or less than a minute and a half. I have 6 to grab. We need to hurry up. As Auric Basin players would now start saying, it's picnic time. And by picnic, I mean panic. Oh shit. Come on. How didn't I grab that before? How did I miss that? This one. How did I miss this one? Oh my god. And time. Okay, I did gold. I'm at number 10 daily. Today I did 418. Oh, that's my best. Look at that. On third place is 335. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. That's really fast. Like 30 seconds faster than me. It's insane. But yeah, that's the Jadebot's adventures. On Dragon's End, I don't recall. I don't think there is any adventure. But here on Guyala, there is. And I just hope there's a meta going on and I don't have to do it from the start. Because I really want to go for the roller beetle racing. I haven't finished that one. And there's also the jumping puzzle as well. Oh, this one is at the beginning. Can we find one? Do the thing. Wait, is this Mighty Teapot? Please don't tell. No, it isn't. Do the thing is very Mighty Teapot-ish. Yeah. So, while we wait for the meta to go on and everything, because I just want to do the activities, what I really want to do right now is to show you guys this. So, here it is. Now, let me just... My bad. So, this is a video from another content creator called Nudie. If you don't follow Nudie on his channel, you should. He's a great content creator, especially for World vs. World and PvP. Any type of player versus player environment, Nudie's your guy. He's really good. This is the video, the link to the video. And you also have the link to Nudie's Twitch. And this is something that there was, like, I don't know if it was Friday or Thursday, something like that. I just woke up and I saw this and I reached out to Nudie and I said I want to be part of it. And yeah, I'll just show the video to you guys. So let me put this on full screen and let me let me just mute the game. I don't want the game to disturb Nudie. There we go. So, let's go. Let's watch this. Yeah. It's without sound. Just got that. Let me just adjust it. Here we go. Now it should be working fine and properly, and I should just increase the sound and put it from the start. There we go. So let's watch this.
All right, so This is something, before I like announce what it is, this is something I've wanted to do for like a long time. This was something I wanted to do like before I even quit the game. And there might be like, I shared it with a very few people, and it just never came to fruition. I definitely think it's time to do this. It's something the game needs. And you know, this is why I'm ready to do it. I think this will add some excitement for myself as well. It's something that I plan on doing like almost weekly, maybe every 2 weeks. We'll decide on that very soon. But here we go. So introducing the next Guild Wars 2 competition. Very exciting stuff here, guys. I don't know if this is a name I'm going to settle on, but I'm calling it right now the Miss Fighting Championship. So
Yeah, so my mic just died for some reason, but I think we're back. Yeah, so as I was saying, I don't really intend to stop this video very often, but I really feel keen to Nudie here. Me and Shortwing, we have been talking about for months now about a 1v1 tournament and a way to implement it. And Nudie had quit the game back on those days, and since he returned, I was hoping for something like this. I was praying for something like this, and my prayers were answered. And this is something that I'm really excited about. Hear this out, guys. This is something to be fucking excited. This is hyped. Let's go.
So think of it this way, right? UFC meets Guild Wars 2. So 1 versus 1 streamed weekly, but it's not just any like boring old 1v1 competition. So this is going to be broken up into divisions. So instead of like in the UFC and stuff like that, it'll be weight classes, right? Or boxing. It's going to be different classes. The divisions are going to be broken up by class. For example, elementalists in one class, thieves in one class, and then so pretty much what's going to happen is in each division, there's going to be a bunch of matchups made, or, you know, people can make their own matchups and stuff like that. And the 1v1s are going to happen, and we're going to have a leaderboard for each division. So there's going to be a ranking system for each division, and, you know, that's going to be the contenders to become the champion of each division. And then after the first 2 weeks, each division will have its rankings, and the top 2 contenders will fight for champ status.
And this is pretty much the whole thing. So, as you could tell, this is one of the most brilliant ideas I think the tournament could have for now. I've accompanied a lot of other contests in the Guild Wars 2 scene, but I've done a lot of 1v1s. That's how pretty much I learned how to play Guild Wars 2. It was doing 1v1s. And there was something that I always felt like most of the community doesn't really get it if they don't go and look for it. And that's inside the duels. Fights can be exciting as hell. It can be pretty intense. Some fights can be boring, but they only be boring if they're boring fighters. And we're not looking for just the boring fighters, we're looking to find out who are the best fighters in Guild Wars 2, and that will make this contest really exciting every single time that you go and watch it, which is really good. It will put some competition inside of the players and the fighters' heads. It will incentivize more players to do more competitive stuff, such as War vs. World, PvP, even War vs. World roaming, which is quite different nowadays from what it was once, but right now with something like this, we can grow up that scene again, and we can see an increase on player base for those respective game modes. And I think that this is one of the best initiatives that we've seen this year for Guild Wars 2. I'm really excited, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. So yeah, this is gonna be big, guys. How do you join this? It's everything in the video. We're gonna keep watching. So just before I go and keep going with the video, I just want to incentivize you all to give a like to the video. There it is, the link once again. So let's go.
The contenders, like below them, will have to work their way up after that to reach, number one contender spot and challenge the champions. So with the prizing and stuff like that, it is going to be funded by us, of course, and players are welcome to create their own wages. So let's say you have someone who, you've got a rivalry with, and you want to 1v1 them on the big stage, and you guys want to put up big prizes.
Oh, bro, that's going to be big.
Like the MFC, if that's what we're going to call it, I don't know. We will be the middleman, and you guys can fight on the big stage. So, this is a place to settle some big beefs and stuff like that as well. So the match...
You can clearly see on his face that he's as excited as I am, at least. Because this is gonna be a hell of a... Oh, man. I can imagine the insane fights that we... Like, right now, the staff of MFC is already taking care of the NA card and setting up the NA fights. Oh man, we have so good fights already. The NA card is stacked. I can't wait for you guys to see it all. It's gonna be awesome. But at this moment, there's so much stuff that I'm fucking excited, and this is like top of the list right there.
Matchups will be made weekly. Players will need to come to rule agreements. So, example, if it's going to be in World vs. World, it'll be in World vs. Like, if the two people agree, it's going to be an armistice fashion, we'll do it there. If it's going to be in PvP, we'll do it there. If there's, like, the rule agreements can be stuff like no selly, what trait lines to play, so we can actually make these matches exciting. So we want these to end. If they don't end, then it's going to have to come, like, we'll have a timer. I still haven't decided the fine details, how long the timer will be and stuff. But if it's a stalemate, it'll be like rounds in any, combat sport, for example, like boxing or MMA. And the judges will decide who was the aggressor, who made the better decision making, that sort of thing. And we'll judge it based on rounds. But the matches will be consisting of, like, let's say 3 to 5 rounds. Maybe the championship will be 5 rounds. Just regular matches might be 3 rounds.
Yeah, this is pretty much defined already on Nudi's Discord. If you go to Nudi's Discord to register up, you will get the channels for the rules, and everything is there. We're gonna have 3 rounds for normal matchups, 5 rounds for championship rounds, for championship fights or main event fights, because we're gonna have main events and co-main events. Pretty much the details are all in the rules, but we're gonna have 3 rounds. Each round consists of 3 minutes, so that gives a fight around 9 minutes. If the fight doesn't finish in 9 minutes, if one of the players doesn't go down, we will recourse to judges, and the judges will score the contest, and we will have a winner nonetheless. I don't know how we are going to score the contests yet, because we are still dealing with it. We are still working on it. And if you really want to help us out, reach out to Nudi. You can reach out to me as well. I'll speak to Nudi, and we'll try to see if you can help out. We need judges. We need a lot of stuff right now, and any help is more than welcome. This is pretty fucking exciting. But yeah, we're just at the first 3 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, so if a decision can't be made on rules, if there can't be an agreement where one person says, no, I want to play Selly, or one person says, no, I want to play Shadow Arts, and, the other disagrees, then there will be a third party involved, and we will make the decision depending on what's more entertaining and what the viewers would like to watch more.
Yeah, sorry about interrupting again, but yeah, we already have also the rules. You need to warn us 24 hours before the actual fight, so that we can share the builds to the other fighter. You're gonna have a set, the build set 24 hours before, but you can change your build between rounds. Between each round there'll be 2 minutes where you can make changes and adapt, but those changes will have to be reported to the staff or the judges, so that we are aware of what you're running. But yeah, that I think, as I've said, I've done lots and lots of 1v1s, especially against Shortwing. But even in my early days of Guild Wars 2, I was part of a Portuguese guild named Lusa, and we did some 1v1s, and it was fun, but it wasn't competitive. We didn't have rounds, we didn't have timers, nothing like that. But the fights, and I think back then the meta was quite tanky. It was a tanky meta. So fights would last, I don't know, around 10 minutes sometimes. It was crazy. It was really crazy. Not that the fights weren't intense, they were, especially for me as a newer player back then. But I think that's also very, very boring, and we don't want to make boring fights. We don't want to show off boring fights. We want to have exciting and fights that have a lot of pressure and a lot of choice making and decision on them. So right now we have a bursty meta, so I think that's gonna be easier to maintain right now. 3 minutes is a long, long time for you to finish your opponent. But at the same time, if you don't finish, we also have those plan Bs in position to with the judges to score the contest and give us the win, which I think it's really fair and it's going to be exciting. But if you have feedback, please let us know.
Okay, so what I want to eventually do, because obviously, mirror matchups and, class versus class will show us who's the best of each class. Maybe, let's say once a month, I don't know, I haven't decided on this exactly, we can do cross-division fights. So this will almost be like the monthly, where we can see, I don't know, the champion of fucking Thief versus the champion of Warrior or something like that. Vice versa. We can have some big matchups. I want to sort of make this, I want to make a lot of hype around this. I want the individuals from, who are participating, I want them to actually build up their own name, build up their own stream, get a lot of eyes on this. I want to make sure the broadcasting is very good. I've worked out ways to make this very good for the viewers, where we can move between different POVs, move between third person, first person, even in World vs. World duels. So what we're going to do for that is, the World vs. World based 1v1s require both parties to stream their gameplay via Discord. So they're going to be in a Discord channel together, and we can move between the different views. And, that way, because if we're watching a World vs. World duel, we won't be able to see the gameplay otherwise. So both people will be in a Discord channel streaming their views, so we can go back and forth between the third person, first person. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to make this really good. Trust me, this is going to be fucking awesome.
I love that he's smiling as much as I am right now. It's just good.
Matchup rules are being followed as well. So,
it shows excitement.
Certain gear or something like that in the rules, which, like we said, each duel will have different rules. Then that's being followed. Okay, so are we allowed to scream? I don't know if I'm gonna have the mics unmuted. Maybe we'll have the mics unmuted, but and that'll add a little more excitement if the viewers can actually hear what's going on. And
yeah, that's actually confirmed. We will have mild trash talking. Mild, come on guys, be reasonable here. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to listen to some shit. I'm a trash talker myself, especially with shopping. If you know me, you know me. Man, I love to trash talk. I really like to get inside people's heads and just. But I do it for the sport. I do it for the fun. And I think this is gonna be really, really entertaining to see as well. And it might, this may sound silly at first, but hear me out. We might even get some personality fighters, as well as you have, I don't know, Paddy Pimblett in the UFC, which is an iconic fighter for his personality. You can have that in the MFC as well, which I'm quite excited to see what we're coming up with. Because you can choose your own outfit, you can choose your own character's design, you can go crazy on these fights aesthetics-wise, which is kind of great.
And, hear a bit of the trash talk and stuff like that. Anyway, to enter the competition, I'm going to do a one-time registration fee. One time, guys, 100 Mystic Coins, that roughly is about 100 gold for each person who's entering the league, the fighting championship. After that one time, you're in the competition. You don't have to pay anything else, but that's sort of to fund the initial prize pools, and then I can get some, community donations. I can pitch in some myself. I can talk to people like Guild MM, but I want to be on the casting table. I've spoken to Key.
I'll just interrupt it here. I'll just scroll down just so that you see officially that there is no registration fee. This decision has been changed. So to enter, all you need to do is join the Discord server, which is the link that's here. I'll also post this link on our chat here. Where is my OBS? Here it is. So there you go. That's the Discord that you want to join if you want to go to the MFC registration channel. You'll put your account name in the MFC registration channel, and then you'll be given a contestant role where you can put your classes and your region as well. But there is no, let me be clear, very, very clear about this. There is no longer a registration fee. Nobody was asked money as far as I can say. And right now, this is completely free to enter. You are just the only thing that you need is to get into Nudi's Discord and register there. That's the only thing that you require as of now to enter this contest. But yeah, let's keep watching.
About this in the past, and he was somewhat interested as well in being like my co-caster. But think of this, guys. We're gonna make the 1v1s that people want to see. If you know two people who've got rivalries, tell them, take it to Nudie, let Nudie cast the 1v1, let it be on MFC, and people can actually win prizes out of actually, you know, doing these duels, rather it being salty 1v1s and then, you know, no one wins after it. We can be the third person, the middleman to make this huge. And yeah, we've got a lot of stuff set up already for this. I've got instant replays set up so we can see big plays. I can instant replay them. It's exciting.
It's gonna be
guys.
big. It's gonna be very, very big.
We're gonna have we're gonna have rankings each week. The rankings are gonna be updated each class. Let's say Grimjack decides to join in. He makes it to champion status as Ali. We're gonna know who's the best at each class. I'm telling you right now. We're gonna put up the best players against the best players, and either each week or each fortnight, however frequently we decide to do this, it's going to be sick, man. It's going to be sick. Exon, I want to see you there, baby. I want to see you there. Caspi, I want to see you there. I want to see the best people there. Maybe I'll go in there. I'll do a show match myself against, I mean, there's a whole list of people. There's a whole list of people who want to get it from me. Maybe I'll go in there and I'll do a few matches myself. But we're going to make this professional, guys.
This is going to be good.
This shit. Eventually, for the really big fights, maybe for the, you know, for the really big fights, we'll do like player interviews. We'll do the fucking, you know, the pre-fight interviews. We'll do the intros.
The full press, yeah.
Everything's gonna be sick. Everything is gonna be sick. Obviously, we want to reward our champions huge. So, like anyone who makes it to number 1 in their division, I want to get massive prizes in there. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep stats as well. Stats are gonna be kept. Things like, you know, wins versus loss records. All that sort of stuff. I'm gonna make sure we're putting this shit into a database, keeping track of everything, and you know, making this exciting. I want people to become familiar with these individuals who are actually in the competition. I want to make some in-game celebrities out of this shit, and we're gonna do promos, all that sort of stuff. You're planning on...
Actually, that's something that is pretty fucking important for building those personalities that we were discussing just a few moments ago. Stats are pretty important because sometimes you build up fans because of your stats. You might not be the best Ellie in your division, but you're probably the Ellie with the biggest average damage per fight, which will get you some fans to really try to cheer you up and try to make you win, or try to how do I say this? Try to back you up and make you feel motivated about it. So if you are one of the best in stats, that will give you a little bit of accomplishment as well. And it's really good because we're going to keep average damage, average healing. We're going to keep KOs as well, which is really funny. So if you finish a fight before the timer goes out, we're going to keep track of those. We're going to keep track of special classes. So I'll give you some examples. In Ellis, in Elementalist, we're gonna keep track of how many times do you swap elements. If you are with oh my fucking god, why am I so brain dead right now? But if you are with a spell breaker, we're gonna see how many times you nailed your full counter, how many times do you hit your full counter per fight on an average, and that will actually give you some insights on not just your opponent, but as on yourself as well, so that you can improve and try to improve those stats. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. I know some of you guys are not really into this sort of thing, but this is my beach, man. I love this. This is gonna be so good. I'm so hyped.
All on NA. That's actually a good question. I thought about this earlier, Exon. Probably not. No. I wanna make this. So everyone can get involved. I wanna try keep as little barriers away as possible. The thing we're gonna have to keep in mind though is, I think if we're going to do cross-region, players are gonna have to compromise to sometimes play on the other region. Because if there's a person in the Thief division, for example, who's Thief champion and they're on EU, and then the number one contender's NA, we're gonna have to do something like, you know, two matches on each region, 2 rounds on each region, and then the decider can be on, like, you know, if it goes to 2-2, the decider can be the coin flip, or I don't know, we'll use some metric to judge that. It's gonna be some fun. It's gonna be some fun. People can say, you know, every week on this day, they're gonna be watching.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Fighting championship or the Mist dueling championship. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I find the Mists a bit tacky, but I mean, it is what it is. But I'm gonna make sure I get a good co-caster, or, you know, a few different co-casters, get them alongside me, and we'll make this
Oh, it will be big. I assure you, this will be
just
big.
Just like with MRGA, this is very, very dependent on the community.
Yeah.
Will sponsor you. I don't know. I've not spoken to ANET about it. I would love for that to happen. Who knows?
Oh, that would be really big, actually, to have something
sure,
from Arena.
If you're a good player, you're there. Like just uphold the integrity, keep the community alive. Doesn't matter. If you're a good player capable of doing good fights, you've got nothing to lose by being there.
Oh,
you've got
it's
things to gain. You're going to be getting.
Yeah. Just to give you a heads up here, you're just gonna win. If you do participate, you are already winning. We are paying for the fights. We are paying the fighters for the fights. So you are getting paid just for participating, which is huge. Every time we call up a fighter for the fight, that's a payment. Also, we intend to have, I don't know if this is 100% confirmed or not, but we do intend to have a fight of the night. We do intend to have that. So the best fight of that card will get a reward at the end of it for both fighters. I have someone at my door. I really need to pick this up. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, we do gonna. That was just my door. It was a package from my neighbor, but he's in home. So, but we are gonna have some really exciting rewards, and I really want to emphasize this. You are not losing anything by participating in this. I know you may be putting some time investment on it and some commitment to it, because you're gonna have to show up at time to the fight. But besides that, you're gonna have a pretty gold per hour, let's say it like that. Like, if a fight takes the whole 9 minutes, let me assure you, you're gonna have a pretty juicy fucking gold per hour ratio there.
You're going to be getting rewarded for doing duels. Multi-class stonks are up. Yeah, dude, and think about this, right? Think about this for anyone who watches, like, you know, fucking UFC and stuff as well. Think about this, like, imagine when we get our first double champ, someone who's the champion of 2 different divisions. I'm going to allow that as well. You can multi-class. So imagine someone becoming a champion in more than 1 division. Like, that's bragging rights right there, right? If you can say, imagine saying you beat the best in multiple different divisions. You've beaten the best Thief, you've beaten the best Ellie, you've beaten the best Warrior, and you're on top of that fucking pedestal. Like, you're on top of the rankings.
Oh, it's pretty big.
Maybe I'll set up a website, or I'll set up a Discord with, like, live rankings as well. We'll have, like, a point system and stuff like that, and you know, we'll have a pound for pound list, who the most dominant is across all different divisions. It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be hype.
Fun.
Yeah.
But guys, spread the message. Spread the message to everyone. Everyone you know. Let's spread this message far and wide. I'm obviously gonna be posting the highlight of this onto YouTube, so you know we can really build the base of this thing. So if you're willing to play, let me know. If you're willing to help be on the staff side of things, that's great as well. Just let me know. Get in contact with me, guys. That's that. True ego measuring competition.
True dick measuring. Yep, it's true. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be true dick measuring. Especially that last part where he says that there's a possibility to be a double champ or triple champ. There's already folks that register for every single division. So there's fighters that are registered for every single class, and they'll be fighting for those titles. Now imagine that one of those fighters wins every single division. He's the best player in the game without a fucking question. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. And that's big. That's big dick bragging rights. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited about this, and I can't wait to see the first card. We've been hard at work on it, and oh man, you guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be really good. For the stats as well, I am working on a lot of stats, especially those that specific to classes. So if you do have any feedback on that, or if you do have any suggestions on stats that you'd like to see, just hit me up here on Discord, or hit me up on my Discord, or here on Twitch. But yeah, that's actually the announcement that I had for today. That's it. Remember to go to Nudie's YouTube video, give it a like. I've already posted, but I'm gonna post it a few more times here. So here it is. Get in there, give it a like, subscribe to Nudie. I've already subscribed a long time ago. I've been a Nudie fan for a long time now. He does great content, and he just uploaded one 16 hours ago, which is really good, and you should check that out as well. Okay, so that's the MFC. It's gonna be big. It's big time. So yeah. Oh, I missed the queue as well. Doesn't matter. Let's search for a good map. Oh man, I'm so excited about it. You guys can even... Wait, what's this? Can I get into this? Oh, it's one. Yeah, I'll probably get into that. But yeah, the MFC, the Mists Fighting Champion. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be freaking hyped. And I can also pretty much tell right away that it's gonna be a very healthy competitive situation, because it's not something that folks are gonna be like, how do I say this, toxic about. Because it's gonna be fair. We're gonna make sure that the rules are fair for every single class and for every single player. We're gonna make sure that everyone feels that they were justified and not mistreated on any way. So I think it's gonna be pretty big. The team has been working on it really hard. And of what I've seen so far, guys, you are in for a fucking treat of a championship. This is gonna be fucking amazing, and I can't emphasize that enough. So, moving on from that, let's go to our adventures. Let's keep going on our adventures. I really want to go and do the very special... Oh, they're still doing the meta. Okay, we'll do the meta with them. Right? Why don't we do the meta with them? But yeah, it's gonna be really big. It's gonna be good. Now, these adventures here, now, on Guyala, you only have a jumping puzzle, a siege turtle, and roller wheel racing. I did the jumping puzzle on my first playthrough of the meta. At the end of it, I did do the... I need some filters, right? I did the jumping puzzle, but I don't think I did it very well, so we might try it again today. It all depends on my time, on my availability. I'm actually streaming every time I'm available, and I know it seems a very little time, but trust me, it's not that. It hasn't been easy. But I do intend to stream on this Sunday. This Sunday is a very special day. Oh shit. Can I even do something about this? Or am I just dead? Oh, I'm just dead. Look at the amount of Jade bots Jade mechs that are here. What the fuck? Was this always like this? This is insane. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm dead. Completely dead. Look at that. Should have gone south. Should have gone south. Definitely. Let's grab these caches and keep moving. Wait. Okay, there we go. This map looks fucking amazing. No, I'm not gonna lie. This is also one of those maps that's gonna be very, very characteristic of this era. I don't think we'll be getting a lot of more maps that are similar to this, where 90% of the map is completely underground. It's a really cool vibe to the map. Oh shit, that was a long boost. Oh, that's a battery. I wanted the mining cache, but I ended up going for the battery. Which is funny. Oh, there's a lot of gamers here. Oh, this meta is profitable as fuck. That's why you can see a lot of players doing it right now. It's because we all know it's gonna be nerfed very soon. Probably today even. So that's why most people have been doing it on daily, because it's very, very profitable. Is the game sound too loud? I hope not. Maybe it is, just so slightly. There we go. That should be better. It shouldn't sound higher than my volume. That's what matters. Like these orbs. Oh, okay, it's already vulnerable. These orbs, I know they don't move around, they just go straight. Back and forth. But oh man, they are tricky. Because if you try to avoid them, you're gonna get hit by a lot of them. The secret is not trying to avoid them. That's how I feel about it. Oh shit, I moved. I feel like the game is just a little bit too loud for me. Let me just turn it down a little bit. There we go. Mining caches, there we go. The psychological aspect of this patch, I'll be honest, the idea is not great. But implementation wasn't bad. I think they did it in a very good manner in regards to the plot lines that they had to deal with. I'm not a big fan of I know there's some folks that are really into it, the mental health aspect of the commander, but I'm really not. I'm not into it. I'd really much rather deal with other races, cultures. I feel like the commander's individual problems don't really matter to the world of Tyria. And I know that sounds so bad, right? Because he's going through a lot right now, but it's just how I feel about the story as a consumer, not necessarily as a person watching the commander. But I think also that might be the whole point of this patch. It's for us to think of the commander a little bit more of a central part or a focus part of the story instead of Oreen or another character. If we do not get like the Dragon's Watch 2.0, if we do not get that on the new expansion, I really hope we're by ourselves and we don't have anyone. I know I just said like an hour ago that I'd rather had Yao and Rama instead of they going away. Instead of them just disappearing into nothingness, like Zafiro. I would really, really appreciate that they would come back. But if they're the only ones coming back, oh man, that's gonna be bad as well. Imagine that on the new expansion, your companions are Yao and Rama. Like, you just had a fucking expansion with them. Give us a break. Let's see something about Ridlock. We haven't seen Ridlock in a while, since the Ice Period. Since fucking Rylan. We didn't even get a fucking funeral for Rylan. Rylan was Ridlock's cub, man. It was the same thing with Bangar and Almora. They also lost their kid. Which was quite poetic. The Iceberg Saga has a lot of poetic stuff on it, if you think about it. From the Jorah fighting, from Javi fighting, oh fuck. Drakkar. Why am I so brain dead today? I couldn't even remember the name of Drakkar. And I joke about that name like every single day. Because of the way Javi just calls him out. Drakkar! Sounds like a chicken. I love it. This is something that I don't... There are some things that are missing here. I don't get why this Oni here is less dangerous than the Mysterious Wanderer Oni. This to me seems like the same fucking guy. Maybe it is. Oh, he does tons of condy damage. We should go for the targets down there. There's one for siege turtles there, and there's like a mini boss over here. Oh, this siege turtle looks fine. Looks really good. Blends in with the environment quite nicely. Oh, come on, Springer. You weren't supposed to go there. Come on. My god, there's like 47 players trying to hit this thing. Oh, I can't wait for the allied effect visual filtering. It's coming on June 6th, by the way. Which is next week, 1 week from now. How crazy is that? This is gonna be much more eligible in a week, guys. In a fucking week, this is gonna be a little bit better. Or a lot better. It depends on how they do it. There we go. I don't even know if I have enough keys for the rest of the meta. I have 16 keys, maybe I do. I might not be able to get every single mining cache at the end, but now there's a treasure queen, a mushroom queen here, or mushroom king, something. Something. Right? It spawns here, right? Isn't it like a boss that spawns? Do we need to kill the mobs, the outs? How does it spawn? It doesn't? Never mind then. So let's go back to the waypoint. This is the fiddly part, isn't it? You need to do the entire meta just so that you can do activities. I do not enjoy that. I do not like that at all. Garik on this patch was really good. He almost felt like the commander at some point. Especially here, while he gathered Yawa and Rama together. Let me help this guy out, if he lets me. Hey, Storm, how are you? Eita ele! Just audio today. Yeah, it's fine. You did lose the announcement though. I did share the announcement of the MFC, the contest. We did talk about it yesterday, but hey. We're doing the new part, not yet. We're still gonna tackle this boss, and then we're gonna do the new part of the meta. Also, I'm going to do the new activities. The new jumping puzzle on this map, and the new roller beetle racing also on this map. They look pretty fun, and I want to try them out. I have already tried the jumping puzzle, as I said before, but the jumping puzzle I didn't do very well the last time, so it's time to try again. I love it how he's just floating there like Jesus fucking Christ. I am the chosen one. But the clothes, like that scarf. Is that a scarf? A shoulders? Is that shoulders? Yeah, those shoulders look really good. I like those shoulders. But the gloves, I think it's the Dragon Hunter gloves. Oh no, it's not. It's not. I'm mistaken. That's the Canthan gloves as well. Ancient Canthan gloves, I think. Let's burst this. CC? Oh, I think we're fucked. No CC? I did dodge that, so I'm fine. We're doing a good amount of damage. He's almost down, the first one. Yeah, this is a decent amount. Rolled that pretty fast. Oh, yesterday, we did wipe like 3 times, I think, total. But it was fine. It was totally fine. We got a new person into the squad. I don't know if he's coming back next week, but we do still have some spots left, so. And now we can hit it. Let's go. Moisel is down. Let's grab that player. Get him up. Okay, here comes the Phantom again. Are these hallucinations are like Shalmu's team? Isn't it? Unless I'm missing something here, but I think this is Chalmu's team. Oh shit! Oh shit! How fucking far did that go? That is big AoE. I don't like that AoE. Not a big fan of that AoE. Especially on this floor, it doesn't look very good. It would look pretty good if it was like on the Su-1's meta. Like the Harvest Temple has that pretty white, pretty clear and white floor, white stone floor, which would make much better for something like this than this dark stone shit that we have. Can we CC now? I don't think we can. Well, I did my best. This one is going down pretty fast as well. Can I do the last hit? I wasn't the last hit, but... Now let's take care of the mobs, because there's still one boss on the platform. It's probably on platform 1. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the haze. Now the shade. And then we have the Ravenous Wanderer. Can we CC here? We couldn't. We tried. Oh! We tried and we succeeded. Look at that. You guys doubted that we could. Oh, come on. That was just bad timing. Oh my god. Like 5 players died here. 5 players are AFK. Oh shit. Come on, crack it. Crack it. Fucking crack it. Come on. Thank you. And this one is almost done. Come on. Okay, now it's the boss. Here it is. These cleaves are really fucking scary. Look at this. 18 bleeds. Jesus Christ. 18 bleeds. They really don't want you to live through that. Oh, come on. And these A's that spin around, they're so fucking annoying as well. Because they'll take a bunch of damage. Come on. I don't know, how's everybody else? Oh, one platform is completed already. Damn. That was fast. Like, this is insane right now. We got it. Oh shit. Oh my god, look at the time. Okay, I actually need to go, guys. I'm not joking. So I can't make any promises, but I'll try to stream later tonight so that I show you the activities here on Gaia Delves. And if not, I'll try to be back tomorrow. But yeah, that was actually the stream for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming out. And I can't wait to see you all on the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, just a quick reminder, check out my YouTube. There's new content on there. Yeah, see you all later. See you, Storm. Thank you for coming out.
Use it to power our batteries. I've got another team following us through. They'll seal those exits back up. Keep it from getting back to the ley line.